That was one of the first things I did when I got back from the summer league. I had to figure out who the heck was these dudes and how did they get this late jump. I mean, it seems like yesterday people was just talking about them being the first 5 picks, but I went a whole year without even hearing these dudes existed. I mean, Trey Ferguson, the 7'13" guy who has the skill set of a forward. At that height, it reminds you of like a Kevin Durant, but he's stronger and looks like he's a little bit more physical. Man, I don't know, but all I know is that the Magic found a gem. But did they? Out of Columbia, they said this kid was easily a number 1 pick. They said he ran every single league. One post even said he averaged close to 50 points a game. And the craziest thing, they said he was only 6'4" majority of high school. He grew to 7'3" the month before the NBA draft. If that doesn't sound freaky to you, I don't know what. But that makes no sense to me. Then you got Maurice Tavares, drafted by the Spurs, and it wasn't really hard to find much about him. He was an Air Force kid. Not only was he an Air Force kid, he did well when he was actually in the Air Force. But while in the Air Force, he was hooping. He was hooping good. One thing you always noticed about him, he was always fighting the most. He was always the strongest and always got every single rebound. And defensively, easily one of the best on the floor every single time. Honestly, it didn't seem weird until I seen that he could bench press 400 pounds. That's twice his weight. And you can tell when he's on the floor, he does it to every single person he's going against. He's skilled not only in strength, but he can also get a bucket. He's smart. He knows when to make the right plays. But like I said, that strength doesn't make sense. I actually busted out laughing looking up the story of this kid. Black dude from Ireland that never missed a shot, especially against less talented people. They said in high school he would make 10 threes before the half and tell the coach to bench him. Sounds about right because he didn't even play in the summer league. This kid is dangerous, and dangerous in a good way, because I don't think he's going to have a bad season, and I don't think anybody in this league can guard him. But how do you get pinpoint accuracy like this as an amateur? In his first year pro, he's already the best? I didn't even realize how young Jonathan Rivers is. Straight out of high school. Hasn't even played college ball. And his handles and vision on the floor is something I have never seen, especially not by someone as young as he is. Guys like Chris Paul have spent years and years in the lab to be able to do what Jonathan Rivers is already doing in his rookie year. I mean, I think he's able to pass from across the gym without looking for an open defender. And not only that, it just seems like he has the ball on a string, and he almost looks like he can see in the future. Even in some of his highlights, a defender will go one way and he's already going the other direction. But maybe he's just good at handles, or maybe he really can see in the future. Last and not least, Marcus Johnson. I mean, this kid is like a messiah, it seems like, man. It's all that social media is talking about. But he's the only one out of all of them I couldn't find nothing. All of a sudden, articles were literally posted a year ago saying this is the #1 pick in the draft. Why did no one question this? Why is everyone like, oh, yep, #1 pick, just missed him out of high school? What made it worse is the high school is closed now. Whatever high school he went to, I can't even find the name of it. All it says is he went to a high school that's closed. But I can't question his game. I can't question how fast he is, how strong he is, how perfect his game is. It's actually terrifying. But what was even weirder was what I noticed was similar to all of them. It was the same name that says scouted them first. Jebediah James. And I'm looking up Jebediah James. Who the heck is Jebediah James? I couldn't find nothing. But one link stood out to me. The Gifted 5. They had an official blog page with no post. I don't know if that's weird or somebody manufactured every single one of these guys. But why is no one questioning it? Man, all I know is once these games start, these guys are going to be the most talked about people in the nation. Will they be able to take their teams to the playoffs? Are they going to be in MVP races and overtake some of the greats that we know? The Currys, the Brons. Are these guys truly going to be the next superstars in this league? Or is this a failed experiment by some weirdo? I'm going to find out soon. And that might be my mission this whole season. But one thing I know is we going to see some good basketball the rest of this year.